Welcome to Now Boarding.
Hello, and welcome to Now Boarding, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of travel, sharing real stories from the people and places that make holidays unforgettable. I'm Phil, I'm the CEO of the Travel Village Group, and what makes this podcast different? Well, we record every episode in just one take. So you get the laughter, the surprises, the unfiltered moments exactly as they happen, and my hope is that these stories inspire your next adventure. And when they do, the Travel Village Group team is ready to make it a reality. Eyes down, look in, let's get started. Look at me today, two beautiful young ladies next to me, and Isabel.
Hello.
And Tash.
Hi.
Yeah,
Thanks
from
for having us.
and these two young ladies are from Ikos and Sani Resorts.
Yeah.
Now, some of you may have heard of Ikos and Sani. It's a family-owned resort business.
Yeah.
In fact, indeed, yeah. One of the most successful hotel groups in Europe.
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, I mean, it started back in Halkidiki in the 70s. It came to fame really with the UK market in the 80s, was it?
Yeah, it kind of grew to what it is around the 80s. Ikos was only born 11 years ago, though. So it started off as Sani.
I know.
And yeah.
And today you operate, luxury resorts across Greece, Spain, and you're looking to expand, I believe.
We are. It's exciting, isn't it?
We absolutely are looking to expand. Should I go into a few of our expansion plans?
You can in a minute.
Okay, I'm getting too excited. I'm getting ahead of myself.
She's out of the traps and running here. This is great, this is it. Listen, so one of the big questions that I think people always ask is, right, from, got a customer sat in front of us, right, or you've got somebody sat at home and they're thinking, all right, what do I do? Do I go for Sani? Do I go for Ikos? What is it about? Let's start with Sani, first of all. I mean, luxury, ultra luxury resort destination. Usual, so they've got 5 hotels, within one huge resort, usually, things like that. Marinas, restaurant facilities. Are they all based on the coast?
Yeah.
Sani? Yeah, all based on the coast.
So we've got 7 kilometres, Blue Flag Beach.
Yeah.
And I'll stop you there. When you say a resort, it's not really a resort.
Well, I know,
it's a destination.
A destination.
It's a mini village, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Top tip. We've only been going 2 minutes. It's not a resort. It's a destination. I stand corrected.
Yes.
There you go.
You'll remember that one.
I will. And the thing with Sani, listen, it appears that families, people enjoy that community feel about the holiday. So tell me a bit about Sani then. What is the real appeal about it? What does it stand for? What's included? What isn't included? Because there is a subtle difference between the two. We'll come on to that later.
Yeah, there is. So with Sani, like I say, it really is a destination within a resort. I mean, what's not included though? It's a half board, but you wouldn't feel like it is. It is the 5 hotels in one. You sit on that 7 kilometres of Blue Flag Beach. We've got our own Blue Flag Marina with a fleet of yachts. Well, that marina itself is surrounded by 11 of the restaurants.
Are they exclusive to Sani guests?
The restaurants?
Yes.
Yes and no. So guests can come in and pay and have a meal, but priority is Sani guests.
Lovely.
Yeah. So we have got like the port facilities and things like that if guests wanted to, but yeah, it is priority to the Sani guests.
And tell me more about that Blue Flag, because that's listen, I'm from Blackpool. We don't get many blue flags out here.
Unbelievable. The water is just crystal clear. Everything's so clean. Obviously, Sani is a destination. It feels very Villa Mora-esque, but obviously, as it's a private destination, we keep on top of absolutely everything. There's no kind of outside coming in. It's all Sani guests. We look after it completely. Everything is just so clean, so fresh. It's just full of life, isn't it?
Yeah, there's lounges on there. We just literally for June last year introduced a new promenade as well along the beach, which makes it a little bit easier for guests to get around.
Which resort? Which destination is this?
So this is Sani Club. So Sani Club used to feel a little bit more out of it because you would have to kind of get a Volvo from the top or a shuttle bus from the top to get to the rest of the facilities. Yep. Whereas now we've put a promenade in, which sits just behind that gorgeous beach that you just mentioned, and now we've got sun loungers, really nice like beach club sort of feel to it. Food trucks, elevated food trucks, of course.
Yes.
You get like club sandwiches, pizzas, Greek salad, salads, tacos.
Are those sort of
like
things
that.
included, or although you have to pay for those?
No, so at the food trucks that's not included.
Okay,
so
yeah.
It works on a half board basis.
Okay.
Do you want to go into more detail on how that with the
Yeah,
dog credit and stuff?
absolutely. I wanted to touch as well on that Sani beach. One of my favourite things about the Sani pop-up, this new beach that we've popped in, anyone is able to use the beach, which I love. So normally at Sani you have to use your own pool and beach that comes along with that resort. So obviously you've got your 5 hotels, five-star
okay.
hotels. So you use that selected beach and pool, but at the Sani pop-up anyone is free to come and join. So if you've got kids staying
So it's like an extra, a little bit of a Brucey bonus.
And people can come together if they're staying in different resorts, which I think is a massive selling point.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
definitely.
100%.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that depending what resort you're in within the destination, I didn't know that you basically the facilities were there for you depending on where you were staying.
Yeah.
Within Sani. Oh, crikey.
Yeah. So you say you're staying at Sani Club.
Yeah.
You use the pool and the beach area of Sani Club.
Yep.
Same for like Dunes, Porto, Beach, and Asterius. That you can request it to use the beach of other resorts, but rule of thumb is that whereas that is the bonus of that new
beach. Yeah.
And these resorts, these destinations, where I'm going to get
like
this
that,
right.
Don't you?
I love it. Whereabouts are they? Are these all in Greece? The Sani.
It's one destination with 5
It's just
hotels.
one destination with 5 hotels.
Centered around Sani Marina.
Right.
So obviously we'll go on to the Ikos concept in a bit, but
because that's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
they are in different
we can put
places.
them anywhere we like. Whereas Sani is never going to move. Sani is a destination with the 5 hotels.
In Halkidiki.
It's 1,000 acres. It kind of sits like this on the Cassandra Peninsula.
Yes.
And you have all the resorts dotted along that kind of, like you say, like along that beach line. Yeah.
It sounds really special.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
we call it the Sani Sanctuary.
Yes.
Do you? Yeah. So when people go, do they come back to go to a different destination? Or do they have a favourite and they stick to it? Because what's the difference? I mean,
each resort has a different feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sani Beach is our lead-in.
Yeah.
It's a good intro for people who've never done Sani before.
Okay.
Sani Club is similar, but a very different vibe. Similar in terms of price, slightly higher end.
Yes.
But very different vibe. But then Porto Sani is much more kids focused, whereas
Right.
Sani Dunes is on the opposite scale, much more adult focused.
They're your more luxury ones.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
And then we do have
Now I get it.
Mysterious, which is where our lovely Tasha would stay.
Yeah. CEOs, MDs,
Really?
important people. Not that I'm any of those.
So each resort is tailored slightly to a different guest experience. So it's just knowing your guest or knowing the guest and which they would prefer, really.
That's great. So let's move on to Ikos for now. So we try to understand the basic differences between the two concepts. Sani, one hotel, lots of destinations. Okay, catering for different people with different lifestyles or different wants, etc.
Yeah.
Then we go to
Half
Ikos,
board.
and it's
Yeah.
half board.
Yeah.
Important to know.
Yeah.
So, and then that half board is breakfast and evening meal. Or is it breakfast and lunch? Can you choose?
Breakfast, evening meal.
Breakfast, evening meal.
You do get a credit at each resort. So each resort will give you a credit that can then go towards your lunch, or if you choose, or if you choose to dine off the a la carte menu. So with Sani, we've got the Michelin star menus. So we've got the menus have been created by Michelin star chefs. And we have these, basically they're called dine around menus. You can go into the restaurant, you're on the marina, you go into Bosporus, for example, and you say, can I have the dine around menu? You get the choice, that's your half board, completely included. If you then decide that you're going to dine off an a la carte menu, your credit can go towards it. So you can make it, you can have as big a bill as what you want upon leaving, or you can literally dine off the dine around menu on dinner, every single meal that you have, and then use your credit towards lunch at one of the restaurants. You don't need to pre-book lunch, but dinner you need to pre-book.
You need to pre-book.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And we can do that prior to arrival.
So, part of the same family.
Yeah.
Different hotel. We're going to call it chain concept. You've got Ikos. Now, Ikos isn't in one destination.
No.
Ikos is spread over several destinations across Greece, Spain,
Well done.
Port.
Not yet.
No. Didn't hear that. Okay. Help me out then.
You've done your research,
That's it.
though.
Yeah.
That's it.
Greece and Spain.
Yeah. 8 properties. Corfu, Kos.
Yep.
We've got Mallorca, Estepona, We've got new property in Crete as of April this year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And the OGs in Helsinki.
of course.
And the difference fundamentally is that Ikos is ultra inclusive, fully inclusive, and at the end of the day, virtually everything's included. It is the same sort of like Michelin inspired dining, etc. You do have dine around programs, etc. All that sort of stuff. Premium drinks. Just give us a bit more of an insight into the Ikos, so people understand, there's what you can do, what you can ask for, what you can get.
No, absolutely. So
What can't you get?
that's it.
That's more like
the way
it.
I kind of describe Ikos is, if you think of luxury all inclusive, we just go even further than that. You can dine a la carte every evening. You haven't got a set number of meals that you're allowed to have a la carte. The menus are so special. You can just absolutely feed the table. 100 wines, cocktails made to order. None of those pre-mixed machines going around all day. Absolutely fresh. Everything's premium labels. So if you're wanting a Coke, you'll get a glass bottle of Coke with your ice on the side. It's all very luxury. You've got a room service menu 24 hours. Mini bar fully stocked every day, and you can just completely tailor your gourmet experience to how you want it. We work off a WhatsApp concierge, don't we? So
Do you? Really?
yeah.
it's really
So whatever you want, we will just provide.
And other all-inclusive, sometimes they'll say like everything's included, but then you get there and you find out that the minibar isn't included, or it's included for the first day and you get water and maybe a juice. No, everything is included. We've got the miniatures, but again, like Isabel was saying, it's the premium brand, so it's Absolute Vodka's going to be in there. If you want to switch it out, then you can switch it out for a Grey Goose. Absolutely no
Even
issues.
if you want a full bottle put in your room, you'll do that.
Yeah.
It's just
24/7 room service.
Wow.
No surcharge. None of this. It gets to 11 p.m. That's it. There's nothing. I love a late night snack. I don't want to pay for a burger.
Though, I think another important thing to understand here is a lot of people go to these resorts, these places, water sports, those sort of things,
Chargeable.
activities are all chargeable.
Yeah, not for us.
Well, they're not at Ikos.
No.
Apart from motorised water sports, that's the only thing. But,
If you want to have a speedboat, then fair enough.
Ikos just as everything
Design
completely
disclaimer.
different. And you're not racing for a sunbed at 7 a.m. We've got 4 times as many sunbeds as we do guests. You can
Comfortable sunbeds too. I'm a bit of a sunbed
This is
snob.
it.
So am I.
Yeah.
So am I.
Love Ikos and Sani sunbed cushions.
Premium.
It's like a double bed.
I went on Explorer Journeys and their sunbeds were like, oh my word.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I
Every
slept
time I
most
go to
days.
That's
Well, and you will not be racing for a sunbed at Ikos. Have as many towels as you want. There's no wristbands or anything like that. The thing I think.
dodgy tan marks.
Oh no.
Dodgy.
The thing I think is most.
I've got one of them on the back of my head. My golfing cap.
That's
You
it.
tell me put sun cream on the back of your head. I've got this
You
little
just got
round
that little
disc.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's a bit of a thing now. I've got to keep it.
Keep it up all summer.
Top it up.
But yeah, no, and I think they even outdo themselves with local discovery.
This is what I was going to say. When you go to an all-inclusive, sometimes you could literally be next door with nice weather. You've got no idea where in the world you are. We really recognise that every Ikos is in such a special location, and we want to push people out and see what's around them. We have as Tasha said, local discovery. So it's made up of 3 parts. The first part, which is very cool, is we have mini countrymans for guests to take out for the day.
What, minis?
Mini,
little mini.
not mini countrymans, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you get Richard on there. He loves a mini.
Yeah, mini country.
He's getting a new one.
Zero
Electric.
access as well. So
He's
don't
He's
worry
going
about-
automatic this time. Oh, electric.
Yeah, electric. Sustainable.
Sustainable.
Very
Yes, of course.
sustainable.
Got a big
Of
thing about
course.
that. That's good.
We have.
Yeah.
And if you're deluxe as well, you can take that out for 2 days. And then the other thing we have is a culture pass. So again, we're in really special destinations. Things like the Parma Cathedral, we can give you access for. Golf is huge in Corfu. You can go golfing. Same with Ikos, Andalusia. We've got Los Naranjos. I'm not a golfer, so I don't quite know the
It's one of the best
names.
in Malaga.
There we go. And then the other part is the dine out in a local restaurant. So there's a minimum of 2 restaurants per resort.
Yeah, between 2 to 3 per resort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really special. We'll take the guests out to a local restaurant. They'll dine there free of charge with a kind of Ikos created menu. And then we'll bring them back. And I think it splits up the all-inclusive side of a holiday. It really pushes people out to get dressed up, go for a nice dinner in the local town, see what's around them, But again, we also offer shuttle buses into local town. People can rent bikes, take them out. We really want people to explore what's around them.
And we
That's
want
good,
to support the community as well.
This is
don't
it.
we? Like
Absolutely.
in Cos, for example, there's a vineyard experience that we work with like 2 to 3 curated experiences in each destination. Like Isabel was saying with the culture pass, because we want guests to come home and say that they've experienced the resort. And if they go to the vineyard, it's highly likely that they might end up buying some form of olive oil or something, and then we're supporting that community.
I think that's
as well.
important.
Yeah.
I think it's really important because the all-inclusive thing for me has always been that the issue is that you don't go anywhere outside of the resort.
Fly and flop, and they're not a thing anymore, really.
And it doesn't really fit for me, So what you do, and what Ikos do is absolutely fantastic in getting people out into the community because, as you say, they will want to. These people have got disposable income.
Yeah.
They work hard. And when they go out, they want to do other experiences, local experiences. They want to buy local. They appreciate buying local.
Yeah.
So I think that's
other
great.
All-inclusives, they have to do that out of their own pocket, whereas we're funding it, we're encouraging it. The first thing that they do when they get there is they get asked, have you booked the Mini Countryman? Have you seen what culture passes that we've got available for you? Have you booked the dine out? Like, we're really
encouraging
them.
people to go out and about.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We're not just about keeping them in. We want them to go out. It won't, they can absolutely stay in, but it doesn't necessarily benefit us because everything is paid. Like, there's no extra costs at cost.
Those minis, is that included?
Yeah.
Really? Is.
If you have a little ding or anything like that, free of charge, no issues. So
don't tell Phil.
Yeah, sorry. Don't go right off our cars, please. Do not go right.
Don't tell Mrs. Nuttall.
But everything's worry free. We just make everything so easy.
Yeah.
Stress free.
Yeah.
Easy. Luxury.
Yeah.
So listen, let me ask you some questions because listeners, viewers, all walks of life, honeymooners.
Yeah.
Well, which resort? What are you saying with honeymooners? Where would you? I mean, I'm guessing they fit all of them. I don't know. But I mean, is it one of them?
I would say it fits them all, really. One that I think feels really special and would maybe suit a honeymooner, but it's hard, all of them, but Ikos Portopetro.
Okay.
I love that. It's like little bungalows. It's very spread out. It's Mallorca, so it sounds lovely. It's again, that's just by Calador, 10 minutes away from Calador.
No, it's on. Okay,
itself.
yeah.
The marina's right on it, so that one's really nice. And you can get away from maybe if they wanted to be a little bit more away from families. Portopetro, I find you can do that a little bit easier, maybe. But obviously, we've got adults only.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah.
Families, toddlers.
Everyone.
I mean, this is another one. People, we can touch on this as well because people who've got toddlers, they go away. They do sometimes. They want to have a break as well. They want time out. What's the kids' club situation like? Because so many people take cruise ships now. Younger families are taking cruise ships because they see the benefit of the children going to children's clubs. And it's not a matter of just palming them off. Actually, there is so much going on.
Yeah.
The kids actually want to spend time in the kids' clubs. Is that similar to what you've got?
Yeah, we really thought about it in terms of kids' clubs. You've got the creche for under fours.
Is this at Ikos we're talking about here? Because Sani's slightly different. They have the clubs in the summer, don't they? Football clubs.
They've got the academies.
The academies.
Sani's got tons of academies. Obviously, we've got the Rafa Nadal tennis courts at Sani. We've got the Chelsea football pitch at
let's touch on that. So at Sani, first of all, elevated, of course. These days, and you have to pay for these.
Yeah, well, they'll do like little things throughout that's included in the kids' club.
Yeah.
But if you want to do an academy.
So it's linked to Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah. Chelsea footballers will come over.
And do sessions.
Yeah.
Rafa Nadal.
Yeah, him or his coaches coaches that have been taught by him will come over, and again they'll do academies throughout the summer.
Wow.
I know, it's incredible.
It's
and
good,
they tailor it as well for all so that the family can get involved. And
wow.
I could do it. God, I don't know how to swing a tennis bat, but I'll give it a go.
Tennis bat.
That's see straight away. Oh, can we cut that bit out?
Bat.
But they do all of that, and it really, again. And they've got the kids clubs there as well. So there's 3 kids clubs at Sani, Sani Club, Sani Beach, and Porto Sani. So,
they really have thought about the kiddies, haven't they? There's loads of little bits as well that I love. The kiddie watch on the beach.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Fabulous.
Well, it sounds.
Babe watch. It's called Babe Watch.
I know it is called Babe Watch, but I don't know how to make that sound not in it.
I know. It's called Babe Watch.
Childcare on the beach. Should we go for that?
Oh, that's much better.
Childcare on the beach. Yeah, sorry. So 30 minutes free per day per child will look after your child on the beach free of charge. You know, mum can go get a cocktail at the bar,
Finish
swim
a
in the sea.
chapter.
Yeah,
Really?
the chapter.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good.
And you know, it's fabulous. And
These are highly trained people.
Oh,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, of course. That's Sani and Ikos.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ikos has it as well. Just, I guess, with Ikos, because obviously, well, we've got kids clubs at both, but with Ikos, they're probably more inclined to maybe put them in the kids club, because Sani, they're doing the treetop adventure, maybe the bear, you know about treetop adventure, Bear Grylls, and we probably need another session. You've got treetop adventure, so it's like our version of Go Ape. That's all included at Sani. That's complimentary. We've got a Bear Grylls Survival Academy so that they can learn to make fire.
I think people are going to be phoning the travel village up saying, I need to know more about
I
this.
know, I need more.
There is honestly
Yeah.
so much going on.
Get me on there.
So like maybe they won't put the kids in as much because they're doing all things like that.
Yeah.
But at Ikos, it's more for the kids that maybe refuse to go in.
Yeah.
If the 30 minutes comes in really handy because, you know, like I say, I just want to finish chapter.
My personal favourite is our supper club.
I love supper club.
It is so cute.
It's just like a babysitting.
No, this is brilliant. Wait
supper
till you
club,
hear
come on
it.
then.
So you have got your little one, and you pop them in the kids club at 7 p.m.
Yep.
Mum and dad are able to go for a beautiful romantic dinner together.
Yep.
And then they'll pick the child up at 10 p.m. But during that time, the kid has been taken to the buffet with all their friends. They come back, have mini discos. It's a proper night for the kids.
Yeah.
Allowing the adults have their own time. It is €30 per child.
It's worth twice that.
However, if
I
you're in
can
the
tell you.
deluxe collection,
Yeah.
deluxe collection free of charge for the whole duration of your stay. You can. The kid wants to do supper club
Every
every night. Absolutely, he can, and they genuinely love it. I mean, they're having dinner with their friends, going wild in the buffet, discos, everything's going on. It's such a fab
Pick them
little
up at 10
extra.
p.m. Bed.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really
really
cool.
cool. And that's at both Sani and Ikos do that.
Do you get a lot of multi-gen
Yes.
families, grandparents?
Yeah, lots
Especially.
of multi-gen.
It works really well as well, you know, for grandpas wanted to treat the family, and then everyone sorted at an Ikos, do what they want to do, eat where they want to eat. So it really looks after everyone. But same for Sani as well. You know, I was saying about the 5 hotels are kind of designed and tailored to each kind of customer base, so it does work really well for
And we've got room types for it as well. You know, we've even got up to like 4-bedroom villas at some of the resorts. So we've got some, you know, we've got start from the promo rooms, double rooms, junior suites, right up to a 4-bed villa. So
Really?
yeah, incredible.
Wow.
Like a home away from home.
Yeah.
That's what people think of when they think of Sani and Ikos. You know, they are homes away from home. So yeah.
Okay, so is there one thing that either of you could tell me about Ikos and Sani that is something people probably don't know about? There's a hidden gem. Is there anything, do you think?
That they don't know about.
Yeah, that you would say, guess what? I mean, I think we touched on it with the minis. I think that was a good
with
one.
Ikos is definitely local discovery.
Local
I would
discovery,
say
yeah, I'd
that's
say.
maybe-
Yeah, I
Understood
genuinely
a little
feel
bit
just
more.
the concept of a whole. If you
Yeah.
don't know, get to know. And I think as soon as people hear about the brand and what we do there, my eyes are just immediately open because we've just changed the game in terms of luxury European holidays.
Yeah.
So I think just the concept as a whole, if you don't know, absolutely get to know.
And I think maybe even some people that maybe aren't as, you know, they don't recognise it, they don't know it as well with Sani and Ikos, is that we can do everything prior to arrival as well. That's maybe a little hidden gem top tip information. Everything can be pre-booked before they go. They can completely plan out their trip. They can pre-book kids clubs. They can pre-book this, you know, the Bear Grylls Survival Academy. They can pre-book Treetop. They can pre-book restaurants.
And this is
Another
important,
thing-
isn't it? This is why we encourage people to book early.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
and through, you know,
You
someone
know,
like yourselves, because you
absolutely.
will help.
the
assist
team
with
at the travel village will help you. Once you've made the booking, that's when you start planning.
Yeah.
You know, because the later you leave it, the less chance you've got of getting the things that are really important
the
to you. There is-
times of the restaurants. the actual
Exactly, it's
restaurants that
timings,
you
isn't it?
want.
It's always
Yeah.
getting in is not a problem to an extent. It's the timings, isn't it,
Yeah.
that are convenient to you and your family. That's really important. Listen, I want to just touch on this. You talked briefly about the blue flag beaches, etc., and the harbour. Tell me a little bit about sustainability. You know, and I'm not talking about greenwashing here, because everybody does that. You know, it's a big gig, isn't
It's
it?
a big thing for us.
For you,
Yeah.
it's massive and it's taken extremely seriously. You know.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, not to greenwash, but we have been voted the world's leading green resort for the past 6 years, which I think kind of does speak for itself.
The world's leading green resort. Not bad, is it?
Pretty
Not
much.
bad at all. Sani runs on 100% renewable energy.
Really?
Yeah. No single-use plastic.
Wow.
You see it the minute you arrive as well. Like the minute you get there, and you're taken to get your water to go into your transfer, because obviously we've got private transfers, of course, and the waters are immediately in paper, and straight away it's like,
sustainable feel about it all. You don't, and even the buffets and the food you eat, nothing really feels wasteful. You don't feel like you're over consuming or you're doing harm to the environment. And Sani being built on a 1,000-acre ecological reserve, we bring that into everything that we do. Nature walks,
we grow a lot of our own
beekeeping.
produce. Yeah, we do a lot of from farm to table.
Yeah.
Again, we work with all the local communities, and we do a lot where, we have this scheme. I'm not going to go into loads of details, but like, if you're not going to if you don't want to take something home with you, you can leave it in resort, and they'll give it to, locals and charities and things like that. Yeah. So they're, they don't want to waste, anything.
That's
so
good, huh?
Really
like
good.
a 5-star charity shop.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Probably get loads of like Melissa Odebash, Dior sunglasses.
I was just going to say, that's serious gear.
Yeah. So it is. Unless it's me that's leaving it, it'll be a Shein item.
Listen, it's been absolutely fantastic to have you both here. I really appreciate you coming in. I really appreciate you talking so passionately and knowledgeably, actually, about Ikos and Sani. It really is a superb luxury holiday. And if you want to know more information about Ikos and Sani, listen, please call in or phone up the people at Travel Village, and the girls will look after you. They really will, I promise you. Listen, thank you, everybody, for listening. I've always, I always hope that the stories that we tell you, they really inspire you for your next adventure. And this could be a great one, even if you're bombing around in minis. Blow me head.
So good.
It's fantastic.
You don't want to be the one driving to the vineyard, though, do you?
Well, I don't want to go on driving back. I quite fancy that Baywatch as well.
Oh, God.
I love
I
this.
should never have divulged.
No, don't tell Mrs. Nuttall about that one. Whatever.
Childcare on the beach.
Listen, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Follow us on Instagram at Now Boarding TVG for behind the scenes content. And if today's chat has you dreaming of your own getaway or your next Ikos and Sani holiday, well, the experts at Travel Village Group will help turn this into a reality. Thanks ever so much, and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.